What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This week we're doing a short video on timers and how long should you keep your turtle lights on for. And this could apply to a wide range of reptiles, not just turtles, but in this video we're focusing on turtles. I'm Andrew Edwards. I've spent most of my life learning about animals. And now, focusing on education, breeding, care, and the discovering of new animals. Welcome to Andrew's Reptile Arc. Now we have our pet red ear sliders behind us. This is our custom-made reptile pond with a top on it just to keep in the humidity. But a lot of people loved my previous video on lighting, so I get the common question, how long should I leave my timer on for? And I get this question from bearded dragons, tegus, turtles, everything. So in this video, I wanted to cover these timers and a few options on what you could use and to tell you how long you should leave your timers on for. So our first timer we're going to be covering, simple dollar store timer. Has a little dial on it. You can basically push up when you want the light to be on. This is a 24-hour timer, so it'll cover pretty much all your timing. Just turn dial. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with these. You plug it into the wall here, and you could plug your lighting in right there. This is a non-grounded one, so if you have a grounded port or a grounded outlet, you really can't use this on a lighting, but for the most part, your basic basking bulb or fixture will use just two, so this will work fine. You can use this, but you have to be careful. This is only really for one bulb, and check to make sure how much wattage these can handle before plugging in a light bulb. That's obvious, but obviously have to say that. So that's one example. Dollar store ones I'm not really that happy with. These ones are cheap, only one outlet. But when you have a reptile, in this example, a turtle, you're gonna have more than one light. As you can see behind me, we have the LEDs above the enclosure. We have the basking bulb and the UVB. That's a lot of different lights, and we can't just plug it into one outlet. So we're gonna need something a little bigger than this. All right, so for this second one, or the second example, we have this. It's a little bit more heavy duty, same thing, dial system. This one actually has a grounded one, so these will take a lot more power. So if you have more heavy duty lights or a lot of lights you'll plug into, these you can attach a power bar into it. This one does have a grounded outlet. Oh, this side's probably better for you. Does have a grounded outlet, so you can attach a power cord into this. Some of these ones do come with two, so you could get away with having two lights plugged in or plug in a power bar, same thing. In this case, basking light and UVB can be controlled off of one if you have the 2-port, or get a power bar, and this just plugs right into the wall. So this I would recommend more than this standard one. Go with this option. Now, if you have a lot more lighting like we do, we have these LEDs above us, you have LEDs inside the water so you can actually see them swimming around, and you have a basking platform that has the UVB and the heat, we have something else, or another option, that you guys will definitely like. All right, now this is a power bar, controlled also by a timer. Half of it's controlled by timer, half of it's always on like your regular outlet. Grounded, just like we talked about in the last one, we love that. Nice and safe. 24-hour timer. I'm pretty sure they're in 15-minute intervals on this one. Yours might vary, I don't know. This right side, that's your right side. Right side is always on when it's plugged in, so that's your basic outlet. You can attach 4 things in. If the pond pump can be plugged in here, the pond heater can be plugged in here, or tank. I'm going to use those terms interchangeably in pretty much all my videos. You can plug that in here, no problem. They can all go in the same outlet. Now these 4 are timed through this. You cannot put them on different times, unfortunately. They'll all go on or they'll all be off. So make sure you know that before buying this. You can mount them. That's cool too. These ones I highly recommend. Pretty much all of our enclosures have these. You can get digital versions. I will put a video of a digital one on there. Digital ones are the top of the line. You pretty much need to get those. Plus, if the power goes out on these ones, you have to reset the time because they're not gonna, no battery backup. On the digital ones, they have a battery backup, so the time goes on like normal. So these work really well, but the digital versions are way better. I highly recommend a digital version, and these ones kind of secondary. We have these ones being third, and pretty much if you have a turtle, these ones don't even bother. That's my opinion on it. Go with the digital one. They're much better. Now, for how long you should keep your lights on for. Again, a lot of people ask me this question. What we do, 12 on, 12 off, nice and easy. Some people might vary. Some people say 8 to 10. That's just personal preference. I do 12 and 12 so I don't have to reset the timer every season and go with the times outside. It's kind of a hassle, in my opinion, for really nothing. They're inside. Just do 12 on, 12 off. Ours come on at 9 a.m. and go off at 9 p.m. Doesn't really match the daytime, but after a while they do get used to it, and that's their daytime cycle and nighttime cycle. These guys absolutely need a daytime and a nighttime. They need to know when to sleep, they need to know when to be awake, and that goes for pretty much any reptile you can possibly own. Day and night cycles are essential to owning reptiles and pretty much any animal on the planet. We've covered lighting and heating in previous videos. I will post something in the description, so if you want to check out that video, go ahead. It's one of our more popular videos. A lot of people obviously have watched it. But in this one, we really talked about the timers. A lot of people ask about them. They're not even that expensive to get, and it saves you a whole lot of time. In our house, we have a lot of different cages. Imagine us turning on every single one during the day and at night. These ones you can plug in, forget about, unless power goes out. But you can pretty much forget about them and they'll do their job. Lights will come on, lights will go off. Highly recommend getting one of these. Saves your time, effort, probably money. I don't know. Somebody in the comments should tell me that. But these will definitely keep it on schedule for you so you don't have to really keep track. So that's pretty much it for the video. It's a nice short one. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out our other channels, Instagram and TikTok. And I will see you guys in the next video. Woo!